well. If you have a question, raise your hand and we'll come to you. We'll go to the gentleman here.
Hello, Mr. Riccardo Lionetto, Diretta.it. After a good first half by yours, and after the penalty save by Raya, did you expect something more by your team in the second half? Thank you.
Yes, I think we started the game really well, the first 20-25 minutes, we read their approach very good. I think we played, especially with the ball, in the right areas with the right intention, and we were effective on them without creating too many clear-cut chances. And after that, we lost control of the game because we were very inconsistent with the ball and giving a lot of simple balls away. That against teams that are man-to-man, obviously, because you transition moments, because the moment you lose your man, there is a space and you are in equal numbers in the backline or overloaded. Defensively, we didn't suffer. That's the reality, but obviously after the second half, we get a penalty away. And I witnessed two of the best saves that probably I've seen in my career with David to save us from that moment. And after that, the game continued in the same way that after the first 25 minutes, very inconsistent with the ball. We had moments, but we never got it into dominance or threat. And then we had a big chance for Gabriel Martinelli to win the game that unfortunately didn't go in. So a lot to improve.
Amy?
Thank you. Mikel, just on David Raya and those two amazing saves, do you feel that he's almost got a new way of being this season? Maybe the fact that Ramsdale has gone, he is the man. There's none of that stuff from last season. Is that liberating for him?
Well, that's a question for him, but certainly last year was already very impressive and really good, even with a different context for sure, but this season he started exceptional. I think the save that he made against Villa today kept us in the game. That's the reality, and you need that for your keeper at this level, and really happy that he's in the form that he's at the moment.
Okay.
Just like Gasperini in the end, he described Raya's save as being like a cat. I just wonder, do you know if do you think he's the best goalkeeper in the world right now, Deborah? Is there a better goalkeeper than him right now?
Well, I don't know. I haven't seen all the goalkeepers, but at the moment it's been exceptional for us, that's for sure.
And at the end, I noticed you were sort of telling the players to calm down and maybe rather than trying to go forward and get the win. Is that maybe a lesson learnt from last year in Porto, where it was 0-0 type, maybe not playing your best and then lost it in the last second? Is that a lesson you've learnt from last season?
Well, it's a really tricky game emotionally to play because you are all man-orientated, so every action counts in your emotions. And when we had certain moments that it didn't go our way, I could sense it. And the team was a little bit about to lose, especially the discipline that this requires. And I think we showed more maturity than last year, that we could not see a way tonight to win it, at least don't lose it. But it's not certainly the message that I want to send to the team.
Okay, we have a couple more from the UK media. This is on 10:30 on Friday. Let's go. Jordan.
Hi, Mikel.
Hi.
Is there any concern heading into City that the attack isn't flowing perhaps as well as it has been last season, the start of this season? No goal from open play now in 2 games.
Yes, we want to improve in certain areas, but in order to do that, the simple thing has to be better, much better. So we never got in the right distances, in the right relationship. When we did 2 or 3 times, you need the 4th pass against man-to-man in order to open them up and get the ball to the areas that they really suffer, like we did a couple of times. But you need to do much more consistently if you want the team to flow, because if not, it's constantly that flow is breaking and will make it very difficult, because on top of that, you don't travel together, so then you're not in the right areas as well to apply pressure in the way that we are so effective to do. So there are obviously things to improve.
And last season it was 0-0 at the Etihad. Do you feel as though this season you need to go that one step further, show that initiative to really lay down a marker in this title race?
For sure, we're going to prepare the game to win. That's for sure, like we've done tonight. And that's been the message already. And in order to do that, there are going to be things that we're going to have to do much better than tonight. And some things that we've done exceptionally well tonight, do them as well. Because we're going to have the performance that we all know to beat them.
Is there anything you're going to do, especially to prepare?
Well, we always obviously look at the individuals, the biggest strength that they have, and how we can nullify that and expose them in the areas that we can. That's for sure. Like, no difference.
And just on something on the 2 central defenders that have been outstanding this season, do you think that they're that they're among the best partnership in the world. I think that they can continue this form.
Well, I think they're in a great moment. I think they've been very in the last 2 seasons together. There is an unbelievable chemistry there. You can sense it, and it gave us a lot because tonight I thought that they were both exceptional as well.
Okay, last two now.
Hi, Mikel. On Sunday we'll see obviously Gabriel and Saliba take on Haaland again. In the last 3 times between the two matchups, Haaland hasn't scored. Do you think that's such a key matchup, and is it key to obviously keep Haaland at bay again?
Well, when you see the stats and the way, the amount of goals that he scores certainly is one of the main things and one of the main sources that you want to stop if you don't want to concede goals.
And with Jesus, we saw him return. He started tonight. What kind of role could he play this weekend against his old team, Man City?
Well, the same as the others. Be ready, be in the best possible condition because we're going to need everybody in that kind of game. Last year he started there and he did a really good performance, and we need everybody fit and available.
And finally to Mikel.
Hi, Mikel. Just in relation to that point about chances in these 2 games, obviously people will focus on Martin, but was some of this tactical, given it was away games against 2 pressing teams, or are you concerned about that at all?
About, sorry?
About kind of maybe the lack of chances in open play.
Yeah, we want to generate more for sure. That's no question. I was very open discussing that, but the chance have to be creative because the process has to be good, and it's been very intermittent, and that's what we need, consistency.
Okay, everyone. Good night, everyone.
Yeah, thank you.